Good morning, everybody. Today is June 20th, 2025, and I will be going through my favorites from the SmileFest that just happened in Tokyo, Japan. So, grabbing my coffee and feeling a little bit slow today. It is 5:45 a.m. in the morning, and I wanted to run through some of my favorites from the SmileFest 2025 event. So bear with me, please. If I sound a little sleepy, it's because I am. Okay, so the SmileFest 2025 event, based on the Good Smile channel where they did the after the event conversation, I believe, if I heard correctly, that they had 20,000 foot traffic. So 20,000 people attended the Tokyo event. And that was a increase from last year where they had 16,000 people attend the SmileFest 2024 event. And that is great, right? That's a great news for Good Smile Company, and it's great news for the figure community. Even with the shipping situation right now on figures, there seems to be a lot more travel to Japan, so maybe it's an increase in foot traffic for locals in Japan. Maybe it's also travelers, or maybe it's both. And in either case, this is really great. And I think that they're doing really great with this event too. And it's really cool to see them having their own event before the WonderFest, which is coming up in July. And in that event, there will be a lot more figure manufacturers that will be attending, in addition probably to the Good Smile team and, associated brand partners and teams that they collaborate with. For example, Kotobukiya did not attend the Good Smile SmileFest 2025, but I hope that they will make an appearance in the Wonder Festival, because I am very interested in some of the metaphor ReFantazio figures, like the Hulkenberg figure that's hopefully will be up for pre-order soon. So before I get derailed too much, let's go back to the event at hand that we're talking about and the figures that were displayed at the event. One of the figures that caught my attention is the Dorothy Nostalgia by Good Smile Art Shanghai and Good Smile Company as the producer. I really like the wings on this figure, very detailed feathers. For the Cinderella figures, I'm going broke. It's a toss-up between the Glass Slipper Princess, which scale-wise, I'm guessing 1/7, 1/6. And then, so it's a toss-up between that and the Cinderella Max Factory one, which doesn't have a scale to it, but probably 1/7 or 1/6 too, right? One of the Miku figures that was on display at the event is the Shooting Star a la mode. This will be a $200 figure about, and it's already up for pre-order on Good Smile Company website. I am definitely intrigued. So I really like the star theme. I know that the team did a lot, in terms of composing this figure's dress. The layering was, from what I understand, individually done, layer by layer. The artwork is beautiful by illustrator Morikura N, who also did the strawberry version of Hatsune Miku. the 1/7 scale, which was wildly popular, expensive and extravagant. And similar to that, this one is also very extravagant. I feel like this is gonna be a hit once it gets released. It's very like minimal, but very standout. It's simplistic, but not simple at all, right? The more that I look at it, the more I am starting to like it more and more. I like the theme for the starry, and I just like how much work was put into it with the ribbons and everything. And she's cute in this outfit and pose. Lolly version of Miku? Have we had a lolly version of Miku figure? I'm not sure, right? I feel like this is gonna be a hit when it gets released. The only other things that I need to consider for me personally is which Miku figure am I gonna swap this one out with? Right now, I'm at a place where I have many figures, and because I do some of the unboxing content and just that I cannot keep on increasing my figure numbers. I'll need to figure out which figure I want to swap this one out with so that I can rotate out, whether it's for content or whether it's for, you know, just personal preferences. If I do decide to get this figure, I'll need to figure out in my collection, is there one that I can let go? I feel like this one is worth it, you know, if I am making a prediction. The next Miku figure is the Kuromi Rabbit Yukine by Good Smile Company. And of course, Kuromi is in the figure too, and as the illustrator. So with this figure, it's very cute. It's very pearlescent paint, like purplish blue, dark purplish blue matching with Kuromi. It's like color scheme. I mean, the figure is really cute. It's very good, nice to look at. Minimal, but says a lot. I like how fluffy her skirt is. There's a lot of layers under there. And I feel like that is in reference to the little flowers in their hair. So like you almost have the white flowers in the hair, and then you have the poof underneath that makes the skirt poofier, kind of like tying it back to the petals and how soft it is. I like that there's a little snowflake on her tie, and then also just like the pearlescent paintwork instead of matte. The face is really cute. It looks like it's kind of like reflecting the snow a little bit, and very like it ties in really well with the Kuromi theme, this Miku's face. And her hair is a little bit translucent at the bottom. I'm not opposed to that. Some figures, you know, do make sense to have the translucency. Like I usually go for the matte ones, but this one makes sense to have the translucency, blue to purple. It's really pretty. It's like the snow is reflecting off of the hair, and it's like making it a little bit more like translucent, you know? Scarf is adorable. I like her mittens, and like there's the little flower at the boots area as well. This is so difficult. This one or the Star a la Mode. Gotta pick one, right? For the Miku Blooming version from Yoneyama Mai's illustrations, based on the illustration, she's more like leaping out of the bouquet from the bottom up, so you're looking at it from a top view angle. And I really like this illustration. I like the figure too, but it's leaping forward. And I know that there's probably, reasons why Good Company did that in terms of converting from art to figure. Because she is leaping forward instead of up, I would have actually loved to have a figure that I can display from the bottom looking up. So based on the illustration, if it was like 1-to-1, this would have been a really great opportunity to have a figure towards like a lower, that sits at a lower angle so that you're viewing it from the top down. And I like how the bouquet here is huge. And then Miku is just this little Thumbelina kind of character where she's coming out of the flower bouquet and she's so cute and small, but really pretty, and this huge bouquet, right? Which I think like the bouquet could be replaced by like a bouquet of flowers for display. I'm thinking like, is the base really necessary? I mean, the base itself probably costs a lot to make. And if I were to display this figure in this current angle from just viewing her from the top and she's looking up at you, I feel like it was unfortunately like a little miss. I think I would have liked it better if Good Smile replicated the original illustration. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this one didn't, the figure form didn't hit the mark for me. The illustration is really, really pretty. I don't know. I think this one was a difficult one to like convert 1-to-1 from illustration to figure. I did get Yone Yamamai's other Miku figure, which was announced last year in the Good Smile event. And so I have this one on pre-order. I saw it at the Anime Expo as well in 2024, and it looks really good. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection with the Roman kind of Greece theme. I've noticed that Yone Yamamai's illustration has this little ribbon that runs down, this white ribbon running down on this version, and then on the Blooming version there's also the ribbon that runs through her hair as well, which is shown here, or in the illustration is shown here. It's I think something that she does iconic, as a part of her art design. So that's really cool. Oh, I actually didn't notice that she has a little tie here too. That's really cute. That's a good reference back to her original, back to her default outfit. Oh, also there's the 01, the sleeve. But yeah, excited for this one to come through. When is the release date for this? December 2025. So really excited for this one. This Holo figure though, very pretty. Reminds me of the Frieren releases that was announced, going with the Roman Greece theme. Her tail's so bushy. These two are really cute together. It'll probably sell well because she's really popular in Japan. Can't say no to card captor Sakura. I have a really tough time saying no to Sakura figures. Would love to see the back of this one. I like the staff. It's a pop-up parade. I'll need to think about this one. I don't know yet. I might just wait for scale figures of Sakura-chan, but I also know that probably this outfit is not going to make it to the scale figure. So it's either this outfit or the little one that's already out. Yeah, this one. This is the other black cat outfit. It's cute. It's very excited about the Stellar Blade Eve Nendoroid announcement. I might pick this one up depending on how it turns out. But yes, definitely looking for a scale figure. Hopefully next year. Or maybe it will be announced at WonderFest. There were 2 Jibril figures, one by Frieren, and the other one was by Fat Company. That's the bunny figure, and there isn't a scale to it. However, I think this one is going to be really good. Definitely looking forward to how this prototype turns out, as well as the colors. For the freeing bunny version, I'm not sure if this is a complete prototype in regards to the paint. It is a 1/6 scale figure, not 1/4. And I like the face and the hair. I'm not sure about the pose, and the wings seem too white, but maybe they're not done with it. Maybe they're keeping it that way. I would have to kind of think about my collection a little bit, because I have this version of Jibril. So ideally, I like to have one scale figure maximum per character. But Jibril is special, and I'll probably make an exception for her to have 2 scale figures in my collection for Jibril. So the question is, can the new Jibril figures stand up to the already launched Fat Company figure? For the Stellar Blade, I'm leaning towards waiting for the scale figure version for Eve. For the card captor Sakura, it's really cute, and we'll see. For the Jibril version, if I'm keeping like 2 scale figures for Jibril, I might keep the one that I have by Fat Company, and then I might wait for this Fat Company's like bunny version. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the freeing one, because I see like Jibril as a character that, you know, is floating in the air, waiting for the Fat Company version. And plus, like, Fat Company is really good with colors. Yeah, so the more and more I talk about it, I probably gonna wait for Jibril bunny version, Fat Company version. The other Jibril version is 1/7. Yeah, and it looks really good in, you know, in real life at the 1/7 scale. So yeah, that's about it for the SmileFest 2025. The figures that I'm excited about, the figures that I might get, maybe like one pre-order from this event. Omurice